So when you first got started, you did the web development, web design kind of stuff. But you were kind of following people like Lewis Howes and some of these bigger name marketers. How did you connect with some of them? How did you get involved in? Because I mean, once you connect with them and you start working with them, they kind of sort of become almost like mentors.
Yeah.
How did you get connected with some of those kind of people?
It's funny. Like Facebook, as generic as sound, is the sort like it's where we connected. I remember how we connected. You had a WordPress book coming out,
Yeah, that's right.
and you reached out. Well, I'd been reaching out to you for a while on your blog and things like that, and then I think eventually, like, you were launching the book, and looking for some feedback on it, and you sent me a copy, and is able to. I think I'm like quoted in the book somewhere, like giving you my review or something of it.
Well, in the back, I put like a series of like responses from the experts, and you were Sean, WordPress guy Vossler on Facebook. So I said I gotta get the WordPress guy inside the book.
Yeah, so that was another piece of the whole story. Is I used the branding moniker, the WordPress guy. And that helps a ton with branding and things, but I eventually kind of grew out of that. And now it's, I've been able to build these connections over time with people, mainly through Facebook. And the strategy is pretty simple. Like, try to find people you like to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to tell that is, like, are they doing stuff that you want to do? And then follow them, like, see what they're doing. And you can do that on Facebook pretty easy. Even if you can't add them as a friend because they have to, you can follow them. And then I like to set them as like either a close friend or, show first. Mm-hmm. And then I like to interact. So anytime I find somebody, I'm like, I'm interested in getting to know this person better. The best way to get them to recognize your name is to interact with them. And you don't have to like send a big long story message, because the biggest like pitfall people make when trying to connect with anybody that's, in the stratosphere is like they go all in and like dump this big story and ask a million questions. And it's like, they don't have time to respond to that. Like literally that becomes a problem. You're like instantly a problem for them, because they're like, oh, I don't want to let this person down. But at the same time, like, I don't have the time and energy to give a full in-depth reply, so I'm not going to reply at all.
Right.
And so what I do is I just literally like Chris Farrell's a good example. I love the guy, and I've followed him for years, but we connected basically on Facebook. And for probably about a year, we had never met. We'd never done anything in person, and then it's just literally interacting with his Facebook posts and him interacting with mine. Mm-hmm. And then I had a chance to bring some people on a tour of Facebook after an event, and I invited him. He came, and it was wonderful. Like, just because the name recognition was there, I felt like I had the right to reach out to him at that point, instead of just going all into like a big message and story. And I build a connection with him over about a year. Uh-huh. And that's my first advice for anybody who's looking to like network. And, like, there are influencers that we'll call them ABC level influencers. Like, it's okay to network with B and C influencers. You don't have to go after Warren Buffett at first. Like, like, get to know the people in the industry that you're in or want to be in, the A, B, and C players, and like work your way through those levels. Get to know people on all the levels, because you're going to be able to help them. They're going to be able to help you no matter what level. And the idea is like build an actual friendship out of it, because people in any industry like to do business with friends. So it's always a good thing.